All right, it's the next day. It's time for phase 2. Yesterday's cubbies or shelves for the power tools turned out amazing. I love the way they look. I love the way they function. Now it's time to attack my extension cord problem. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right now, I have a few extension cords that I just kind of separate underneath the bench just so they don't get tangled up. I saw this on Pinterest, and it's the only place I've ever really seen it. I looked for other versions of it and I couldn't find it. I'm gonna overbuild it a little bit. I want those hooks to hinge. I'm really excited about it. I have no plans for this. I'm just gonna build it by eye as I go along. This is just an experiment here, but this is what I'm thinking for the hook shape. And you'll see what that means here in a minute. I'm gonna go over to the bandsaw, cut it out. So the idea is you have a little hook on inside a slot on a 2x4. The weight of the extension cords brings it down, and then as you go up to the wall, it naturally comes down, and then the extension cord would sit inside here. All right, here's where we're at with the prototype. It's working pretty good. This is my third attempt here. So this was my first hook design. This one needed this to be 1.5 inches wide. That's what I learned from this one, because the cord was rubbing up against the plywood and not going flat with the wall. Also, could be a lot shorter. So in this one, I did both of those things. This one would have worked, but it was a little difficult to get the extension cord inside. Third design, this is what I'm going with. It is still the 1.5 inches at the top so that when this is folded, it sits nice and flush there, but I added just a little bit here to make it easier to get the extension cord in and out. All right, I've got everything routed over on the router table, and I'm going to be using hinge pins. I'm just gonna do a friction fit, no fasteners or anything. Okay, I got this far, and I realized one quick problem, that if all of the hooks don't open up, it stops the other two. So since I didn't have weight on this hook, these two wouldn't open up. So my choices are either make these heavy enough that they open on their own with gravity, or I can just round over this corner and this corner. So I just realized these don't need to be heavier. I just need to drill the hole out in the hook itself a little bit more so that they swing freer. Got a little carried away without the camera and didn't show you how I made the bracket, but this is how it's gonna work. It's gonna pop over a stud, and then I've got a pin that's gonna go through, and then that's that. And is this crooked? Are you serious right now? Yeah, there you go. And it'll sit in there like that. Donk it.
Will it make that sound effect?
I'm gonna put it here for now. And I forgot my drill. Can you go grab that yellow drill over there?
You know that there's 2 yellow drills, right? Okay.
Yep. Here it is. What do you guys think? I love it. It works so much better than I thought it would. I can't believe it. Basically, just lift right up. I've got this pin on the side that you can just pop in and it'll hold it in place for you. The key is these just have to be able to move on their own, otherwise they kind of get stuck, but you just pull it up, take the one you want, put it back down. The hook was actually big enough to fit the compressor hose as well, which was a nice little surprise. Very productive weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Bye.